All right, so there's a little pop up here after that dip. Here's a pretty big bid that came in 444 contracts. Um, Apple's a little bit relative weakness here so far. We're right at the 14 on the VIX. All right. So let me see if we are on YouTube. Ooh, I am. Excuse me, guys. Oh, excuse me. I didn't know I have a second one. I don't know why my YouTube banner looks like that. I need to take that shit off. Fuck Cobra, bro. Pay me, dude. Pay me. Ooh, I'm saying this on YouTube too. Look, my YouTube's live and I'm saying this. Um, what's kind of crazy, you guys want me to tell you a story, is that while we're waiting here for this trade to work out, is that there was an ex-employee of Cobra that just that reached out to me on Twitter the other day, and he confirmed what my lawsuit is against Cobra. That um, that they were not paying out all of their affiliate accounts. So basically, like if you got 5 signups in a month, they would only pay you like 2 of them. There was a big trading community that was with them, and they would get maybe like 20 new signups in a month, and they would only pay them maybe like 10 or 15. And this guy was an employee over there. He's actually the COO at one point, and he's like, I want to confirm what you're saying and help you out because it's fucking bullshit. And he got actually sued by Cobra for apparently breaking his non compete, but the judge said it was bullshit. They threw it out. Um, but yeah, Cobra owes me about $250,000, dude. So go tell them, screw you guys, go pay your affiliates. Oh, man, this coffee's just like. All right, who else came in here? Johnny J Rob, what's up? Good morning, guys. If you guys would take a minute, you guys that are here in the Discord, if you take a minute and just go and like the stream for the guys that are here in on YouTube. Um, welcome, hi. I'm not really expecting a huge turnout or whatever, but um, we're here, and what basically more than what I wanted to do is that if we are able to get like a purple candle demonstration, that would be pretty cool. So if they do trigger, right now we're a little too far extended up. We would need to go sideways a little bit more in order for it to happen. But yeah. Let me see here. You can't share to Facebook anymore on off of YouTube. Oh, there it is. Do this like this coffee. I don't know if you guys know. This is a Cafe Listo coffee. It's like Salvadorian shit. This stuff is like Got some hair on your knuckles, dude. I guess it doesn't let me share to wherever to you Facebook. If there's anything in particular, like a reason that you guys joined our community, that you want to see more of, please let me know, dude. And there's a couple other things where, I don't think he's in here right now. I forgot his name, but he had asked for some videos on the trading ticks. I will try to make time to make more content for those, but I've just been very, very I don't want to say busy, just made it a priority for the purple candles and the coding and doing all that stuff. So, all right. So here we see a bid, or excuse me, offer come in right here at this 4502. Are they going to take it out? Yes, they just took it out. So they are definitely trying to keep it lower though. And what we're explaining in the game plan. So for you guys that are like on YouTube, things like that, if you do, most of you probably came from Twitter, but I put this game plan out every morning, and you could I would encourage you guys to bookmark this my little site here. Oh, I didn't put it up today. I'm a freaking idiot, dude. I'm sorry. So it happens when you party naked, dude. Wind up with your tits in the ringer. All right. All right. So, anyways, I put up this little the little site on Twitter, and like I said, if you this is what it actually looks like here. So if you look, I put 23. I need this coffee apparently. Um now it should be fixed. All right, so it has the option levels right here. So here's your call wall, here's your put wall, the gamma levels of interest. So these work as support and resistance right here. This is your liquidity map. So these lines right here, so the support and resistance on the side. Um, economic calendar right here as well. And then kind of just our game plan. So like I said, I would just come up here, press a star on your, if you're on Chrome, and make it a bookmark for you guys. That would you get our little game plan every day. But you see pretty much today I had said game plan will look for a dip at the open to get in for an upward trend that is forming. If we shoot straight up open, we'll look for resistance with a bit of mean reversion. Otherwise, if there's not much range, we'll wait for a setup after the announcement this afternoon. So that's pretty much what happened so far here. I need to keep this one. So far here this morning, here's our dip that we talked about, right? So straight to this area and then this right here. And we do want to see if we're able to break these highs. The 445 is definitely a key area. So, but I don't believe we will get like big, huge momentum. The Apple is still moving down right now. So if we're going to get more momentum to the upside, we need it to push up. So, Seth, what's up over there on the YouTubes? And like I said, I know it's not the most ideal thing. Like on my camera, like I look like a big ass shadow right here. And even if I get like this camera, or not camera, this light, right? Even if I put the light in front of me like that, it just doesn't, either it's not bright enough or it's the way the camera is. So I don't know. Ooh. Only thing is I think I put a little bit too much creamer in my coffee and it cooled it off. All right, so we're starting to see a bid come in here and try to support the price moving upwards here, and then the VIX did resist the upside move above 14 so far, but so far these tech tickers are not really doing anything. So I've showed you guys this before, where we have our mega cap ETF, right? So this is where I have um, you could do math in your tickers right here. So you could add the prices of all these tickers. So I have Amazon, Google, Apple, Tesla, and Microsoft in this one. And right now, this is just chopping sideways. So it is a little bit higher low right now, but it's just chopping sideways here so far. So once we see a clear trend, if we start trying to come take out these lows or what have you, then we kind of get a better direction. And the point to that, the reason I do that is because if we do, and I could actually do the math here real quick while we're waiting. So if we come and we look at, say, um, all my stuff right here. What is it? Um, so QQQ Holdings. So if we come like this, and then we get our little calculator here, really, I don't think this is right. Here it is. So if we get our calculator and the tickers that I just told you right here, right? So these are the percent allocations of the Qs that it is. So this is 10.94% plus 9.55 plus 5.55. And then I did Google as well. So plus 3.2. And then I did Tesla plus 3.31. So all that together comes out to 32%. So those five tickers, right? I think it was five. Let's see. I don't know where I started off with from right here. Right here. Yeah, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 tickers right there is 32% of the cues. So if all 5 of those tickers start moving in the same direction and with some type of momentum, then it's going to influence the overall market and the rest of the cues, the rest of the tickers to move in that same direction. So I look in that ETF here, that my mega cap little made ETF, and then I look for that trend direction on which way we're going to go because it's going to influence the market. So it's the same thing for the SPY. It's going to be, but on the SPY, I think it's a little bit less allocation since there's 500 instead of just 100 in the NASDAQ or what have you. So, dude, I really don't know. You know what I wish like YouTube let you promote like your lives kind of like TikTok does? I have not taken a single trade as of yet. When the market opened and we dipped right here, I was more worried about making my coffee than that. We do have cash gap on the SPX. So the close yesterday on the SPX was 44.43. We're at 44.58 right now and moving up. So we do have room to go down. Nvidia is about to make a move to the upside right here, and then Amazon is pretty nice right here so far. So what we need is that. So this is what I was talking about here on Apple. Is it's in this kind of like flag formation right here. If we come to like this bigger time frame like this, so kind of like this, right? And then we have this resistance that is, we could kind of put like this level right here. This is kind of like we need to break above this right here, which is okay. This is going to wind up being a really nice little compression area. So like a sideways channel. So if we come up to a little bit bigger time frame, you can see that um, all of this right here is starting to be that. What we don't want to happen is for this to be up here and then it come all the way back to 174 and then just keep on doing that. But you could see where the compression is starting to show on the TTM in these areas. And then we need to break above this 180-ish area. And then if we come and we put our volume profile right here, you can see where we do have some volume gaps right here to fill. So let's do more like this one. So here it is. So you have a little bit of a volume gap here after this point of control at 181.13. So the next target would be 182, but even still, then that's not a lot. Then 184, and then a huge little gap here up to 187. So, but we still may go sideways here a little bit. And we don't want that to happen. We're still slowly moving up here on the SPY. You guys could hear me on the Discord and everything, right? Okay, cool. So we have about 3 minutes till top of the hour here, guys. We'll see if we get a little bit more momentum. But so far, this dip and rip type of play here is working out. Is just very freaking slow. 45.15 would be the first target, which was the high from the other day. Up here towards Need to go back a little bit further. So right here, right here. Yesterday, I was coming home. I got sideswiped on my way home yesterday. I'm in my project truck. I was like, it's kind of, I'm pissed off because like it's my thing that I enjoy doing or whatever. Like, I don't do much for myself. At the same time, I'm kind of glad it wasn't one of my nice vehicles. All right, so we're starting. So with us not moving very much to the upside, very with much momentum, we may see some purples here in a little bit. And so you guys, oh yeah, bro, see you, dude. I don't know how to say your name, Serena Vasu. That's cool, dude. And then the lady just drove off. She didn't even stop or nothing. I guess the top of the hour. Small dent or a lot of damage. No, so it was it was like the front fender area, so front passenger fender. It took out one of my like marker headlight things, marker lights, and then my it pulled my bumper forward and messed up the fender. It's not worth no, like and that dude, she was in a brand new vehicle, bro. Like my truck is a little V6 2000, like it's a project truck, you know what I mean? Like it's my so that thing couldn't chase a freaking turtle and track it down, bro. That thing is so but welcome, man. If you have any questions on what our trades or anything or the way that we do anything, please ask. I'm happy to go ahead and go over it. This was kind of like a spontaneous, just thought of doing this YouTube as I was doing pre-market this morning. We'll do a lot more of them, so I could get the so I could show you guys the purple candles and stuff. If you guys would do me a favor, for you guys that are here, so on Twitter, Twitter. You go to so if you go to search whatever, it's one Sigma trading, and you'll see right here. Right now it's just a white dot. I need to put the new logo in there. But this is going to be for all of our algorithmic strategies. You could come over and follow on here to see like what our purple candles are doing. I'm trying to figure out the API for Twitter since Elon Musk took over and he's trying to get rid of all the bots and everything. The way that he's fighting the bots is by you have to pay for the API, and you're very limited on the free versions. So eventually, though, kind of like this. Like I'll show you our Discord room here real quick. So the purple alerts. So you'll get alerts like this here on our Twitter. So then you could see when different tickers are alerting them, and you could use them or what have you. So I'm gonna do that part for free. Cool, thank you, bro. So we have this where we're showing resistance twice here now. This 444.50 area. And we are still, oh, so this is, so on Apple, we did break that downward move. So um, we are breaking these lows right here as we speak. So that's a 178. But here's what I was talking about, like with our mega cap ETF, right? So like we're still kind of going sideways. We're starting to try to dip down. So the rest of these tickers, right? The rest of the ones that are in here, Tesla, um, I'm trying to scroll down, but you can't see. So they are trying to hold up the price right here. So this is why I use that, because you could have one ticker that's kind of going down, not doing well, but the rest of them are holding it up. And so a lot of the times you'll get like sideways action like this, and then once you start getting a really nice trend on it, then that's when it's a confidence thing to try to go ahead and hold. Oh, dude, I still have Apple on here. Sorry. So if you didn't take profit on here, I would definitely look to maybe take some profit, because this is um this chop action here. So again, we kind of anticipated this with the FOMC announcement later. I will be here for another about 45 minutes or so, an hour. But again, I haven't taken anything. So I'm really proud of that, because back in the day when I first started trading, I used to just like anything where I'm like, oh, that's resistance. Let me go ahead and take that trade. No, dude, we want the good trades. So Apple's getting into this little demand area right here. We'll see if it starts trying to pop back up. And then oil dipped back down to 89 overnight. If you guys didn't see, from 92, probably what might have been a good place to buy a dip. Oh, dude, I appreciate all the likes on the YouTube guys. Everyone that went and did that, thank you, thank you for that. I'm sorry, guys. Is anyone looking for a specific trade right now? Microsoft is in a really nice little compression here sideways, so Microsoft might get some purples here in a second. So if I see one of our look, Tesla is doing it. Here we go. We get to watch our purples go now. So Tesla purple's leading up here to the upside right now. Let's see if it could continue its little move. But now you guys kind of get to watch this here. Let me see if I could pull up the like a sim thing on the training view. Oh my goodness. So Hmm. I don't know. So this is it on the trading view right here. So the way that it's meant is it'll scalp the compression here, and then once it breaks, it'll hold on to while it keeps on going. So this is the Tesla. I see it's pulling back right now. So we need a good one. We need a good one for me to be able to show. Oh, Microsoft is coming back down now. Yeah, so Apple broke more lows here. Back below 4,500. Did you take this trade right here, Johnny? So I'm leaving Tesla up right here, guys, so you can see the purples, how they work out. The first candle? Oh, you're not? Okay. All right, here comes Tesla again. See if we could push up and move further up. What's up, guys? The guys out here on YouTube. I can't see like your you guys' usernames or stuff, so please say hi, like so I could greet you. I'm here to answer your questions if you like. Right now, we're just watching these purple candles. So these are fully automatic now. I could send you codes here where they will enter and exit the trades here for you. So, like for instance, um, like if we're looking at yesterday, oops. So these were the trades from yesterday. For this, they're like I said, fully automatic. They'll be sent to your broker here. This was in after hours, but we had this huge kind of little sell to the put wall yesterday, right? This is the ES. So this was the open area right here. You could see the time. So right here, market opens 8:30 my time. Here's that little push up. Sold down here, really nice. Started going into purples, and then like I said, when it goes in purples, it starts scalping back and forth, and then when it breaks out, it holds onto it until it sells the full amount. So for this here, just on one ES contract, so this last trade was $900, but because of these prior little scalps, it ended up being like 712. So not too bad just for one. Not too bad just for one ES contract, right? So if you're with Tradeovate, Ninja, what have you, their initial margin is $10 or not $10, excuse me, $500. So you don't need a whole lot of money to be able to go back and forth and be able to do this and use it. So it's just connected to your broker. It'll send the signals to you, and then it executes fully automatic for you on our purple candle little strategy here. So if you guys want that, you could just send me a DM like on Twitter or send me a message here on YouTube if you want to as well. And we'll get you set up with a license. We got a couple guys that are running it already. One did make this money yesterday. So on one NQ. So like on one NQ, it ended up being like I think it was $1,200 or $1,500 or something like that. So and then you guys are watching it like play out here in real time with this Tesla. So we'll see if Tesla could continue pushing up. It's honestly the relative strength one out of the ticker so far. So see if it breaks up and then keeps on going. Damn, dude, you guys are really reminding me why I don't like doing YouTube. And maybe it's my fault. I'll take the freaking like whatever. It's my fault. Like maybe I'm just not entertaining. I'm a better trader than entertainer, I guess. Um, All right, so these purple candles are still working out here on Tesla, so you guys are able to watch this here. It's very slow moving here so far. So the entry would have been right when this turned purple here, the 267.04. And then we'll see if we could gain some momentum to the upside here and see when it turns, uh, when it sells. Excuse me. We're about to hit full hour in the session right here. So if you guys, the newer guys, I call out these time frames of top of the hour, right? Half hour, full hour in the session, because there's algorithms that actually do take into account the time of the session, and then news actually comes out. That's when new news comes out. So at top of the hour or half hour, and that's it. Could ooh, we got a little bit of a dip here. That's where um, what was I gonna say? Um, So algorithms and the news catalysts could affect the price and influence the price to go ahead and move. So sometimes what'll happen is like right before, maybe like 30 seconds before, you'll see like all these orders right here. All these orders will go will disappear. So like right here, all this yellow, orange right here, these are active orders that are sitting on the order book. And then sometimes what you'll see is right before the time changes, you'll see all of this disappear and it'll be a dark spot right here. So you know that it's the algos that are in the market that are anticipating that there might be movement because of the news, and then they get turned back on. So maybe it'll happen right now. We'll see. Dang, Alberto, look at you with the Tesla. And then you even got a bottom tick on that one right there, bro. Look at you trading on DAS. That's freaking weird, bro. AMD, Amazon, any ideas? So a lot of the guys in my room play a lot of AMD as of right now. So obviously the lower 100 area is definitely relevant with this um, compression channel that they're putting in right here, right? So if we do something like this, you can see this compression on the TTM that's going sideways. So I don't know if you're looking for more of like a swing idea or if you're looking for an intraday idea, but anywhere towards this bottom, like towards 101 or so, we would want it to bounce. And you could see where these, the buyers have stepped in, at least for the last 2 days or so, to push it up off of that level. So if we go a little bit further back than that, you can see where this was actually this high right here. So 101. And you could kind of mark this off here as well. So we could go something like this, like that. And then if we come back closer again, then you kind of got it marked out that this is your kind of demand bid zone that you can, there's that full hour in the session. Oh, I wanted to show you. Oh, it didn't happen this time. So I didn't, it's usually at the top of the hour ones that the orders get pulled like that. But this sideways right here, this demand area, so I'd be looking for a bounce somewhere in this area with some type of confirmation for it to go up. Now, you have to wait for that confirmation though. Just because it's in this demand area doesn't mean that it can't continue to move down. So you would want to see it kind of curl back around and start pushing up. And there's these wicks right here that are pretty prevalent today to push down. On Amazon has been pretty nice, dude. It has a lot of range these days. I really do like it. So this one has not put in a base the way that the AMD one has. So it's still kind of choppy. But if you look, dude, this anytime this dips like this, like it kind of did the other day. So you get this dip and then it kind of grinds up, dip, up, and then this dip. Now we got to break this neckline back here to the upside, which it rejected today, this 139. So your key area that you'd be looking at is that 139 for the upside. If you see that we break and accept it, so basically what you want then is a break above, and then for it to come and hold and prove that it's going to hold this 139-ish area, and then continue moving to the upside. Because yeah, what I was going to show is this. Sorry, I got a FaceTime. What I was going to show is this here. Right, like this. So the volume profile. So this is going to be your resistance, this 140, 139 area that we're talking about, right? So you want it to break above here, hold, and then continue. And then this is going to be your next volume gap area. So then your profit, where you want to take profit at is like this 144.84 to 145 area. That would be the potential that you want it to move in. So obviously all of this is more of a, so this is more of like a swing idea. Yeah, there you go. So all of this is more like very dependent on the FOMC announcement this afternoon. So if we are more dovish on the FOMC announcement, then we should rally. And I do think, in my personal thoughts and kind of thesis, is that since we're getting into the end of the month, the only time that we've been rallying really crazy is the last week or last couple of days of the month. And that's because of the portfolio reorganization of big funds and institutions. So since we have not, and we kind of come out to, something like this, if we look at our, say like on the S&P, I know I'm diverging here a little bit, but say we go into the SPY to the beginning of, September. So that would be about right here, somewhere right here. We haven't gone anywhere very much. Actually, this was the last, yeah, this is the last days. So this, I need to make it a little bit bigger. So right here, September, where's September? Right here. So since September the first year, this was kind of marking the high, and then we've just kind of come down and sideways like this. But on the last week of August, you see where we got this really nice rally. And if you go back and you look at all the previous months, we always get some type of a rally at the end of the week, at the end of the month, because of that, because of the reorganization and short covers of big institutions and funds. So what I believe is going to wind up happening is that if we have um, dovish news from the FOMC, from the Fed this afternoon, that we will rally pretty dang hard to the upside. So the upward resistance is the JPM collar, which is going to be at 4650, I believe. I think if we come, where's it's October, like right here. Yeah. So no, there's 450 right there. Where's it at? We're looking at, let's do SPX. I think it's a SPX. Yeah, here we go. Here it is. So, oh no, that's 4,000. We still got more, way more to go. I'm looking for the big open interest here. Yeah, it's one of these ones here. I think it's 4650. So, October we could see a trend maybe. So usually like the last couple months of the years, usually we start, having a little bit more range. So yes, we could definitely see that. But my personal, like what I think is going to happen is if so FOMC comes in more dovish, which is more bullish, then we have a really big rally, like a huge rally. If the Fed comes in more hawkish, then we will have kind of a down end of this week until Friday, and then going into next week we'll have a little rally, like if that makes sense. So either way, I believe we're going to get an upwards type move going into the end of next week. So, and then that's the last few months. That's where I've made all my money pretty much for the month. So just scalping back and forth all month, making a little bit of taco money, and then whenever that rally hits, then letting it ride. So come back next Friday. I'll go live next Friday again, dude, and then we'll talk about it and we'll see if it worked out or not. But that's one thing I want you to see is that I didn't say I don't think in anything that I said, I didn't say I think in anything that I said. I said this is what happens, and then this is why I believe it's going to happen with facts to be able to support it. So, like if you're on YouTube or any type of social media and people are telling you, I think it's going to do this, and then they want you to take their word for it just because they say they think that it's going to do it, or they draw a trend line, that says, oh, this is the trend, so it's going to continue to go there or whatever. No, like there has to be, you got to realize that there's people in the background, these institutions, hedge funds that have an agenda, and then there is a narrative that needs to be published on this. And then so our job, and this is where our job as traders, as retail traders, because we do not have the information that they have, is to try to find as much information that we can and be able to put together a picture like a puzzle as much as possible and be able to take a trade with when it's more in our favor to align with those big institutions and dealers. So like for instance, like I just said that we rally at the end of the month, right? So I'll show it to you here. Here's your rally right here. we would all agree that this is a rally right here, right? So this was actually more middle of the month, but let's do another one. So right here, here's another one. So in June, so at the end of June here, which I don't know what day this is. This actually says 627. So from 627 till um 630, which is the last day of June, right? Yep, last day of June. We had a 3-day weekend right here. Um this we had a let's see, could actually tell you the amount. We had a 3% rally, almost 3%, 2.89% rally. So this one actually came in the middle of the month. This is actually pretty nice. We won't, that's outlier. And then that right here, let's see. So here's another one towards the end of the month. So right here. So this is the 26th of July. So 26th of July, we go up. And then actually, so you could say from the 21st of July till the top was 27th of July. So within that last week somewhere, we usually have a rally like that. If we come a little bit further back, again, we could do it again here. Here's March, the end of the month on March. This is March 28th. So for March 28th, um, let me see here. Right here. So March 28th, somewhere right here. I mean, you could even do this one. So from here to this top, and then this is actually, um, I'll tell you the date right here, but that's a 6% rally right there. And then this is it actually sustained into the next month. So this is April 4th. Fed will keep rates unchanged. I don't know, man. I haven't really been keeping up with it. It kind of seems that people don't care as much anymore on what it is. The rates are already up, and now it's more of how long the rates are going to be up, not if they're going to continue raising or have them up or what have you. So again, I think it's more of a how long they're going to be up for. So that's just that one is my opinion. So that is not a fact on that. I'm talking. I know I was just talking about please have things based off of facts or what have you. But if you're asking my opinion and what I've seen, that is kind of like where I'm at with that. So and Tesla is still in these purples. So Tesla is still in this purple formation here, guys. Still in compression. It could still break upwards, but it's kind of it's really definitely losing the momentum. So but yeah, good talk, brother. Thank you. Appreciate for you engaging. But yeah, my point being in all that is that if you see anyone that is trying to offer any type of advice or education, like on this trading stuff, please like challenge them. And no educator that is worth their weight is gonna tell you is gonna be upset with you challenging them. It's only the guys that don't know that get upset about you challenging them, and they're like, "No, I'm a pro trader, bro. Like, look at all this." No, dude. Like everyone that I've asked that anyone that I've challenged, and they actually have a reply on to be able to show you why it is that way. If they don't have a reason why, of course you're going to get defensive. The VIX is right at 14 again here. Yeah, and also an opinion should be based off of facts, right? So it's not just you. That's a really good point, right? So it shouldn't be just because you feel or discretionarily um, think that, right? So like you should be able to quantify why your opinion is based off of your what it's based off of, I should say. We're back above 4,500 here. This is actually a pretty nice little dip right here in the ES, guys. I kind of like that it's holding the VWAP right here. Again, now we're getting a little bit more momentum right here on the NQ and Qs pushing up. So Apple has finally found a little bit of a base. If you guys want a call out, I never really do this, but Nvidia is set up here really nice. This is one. If you guys are still playing options and stuff, Nvidia is in this nice little sideways right here. So if it starts pushing up, that could be pretty nice right there. But come on, Tesla, move up. So the measure potential for Tesla here, if it breaks these, so we'd want it to get at least 271. So from the 267, that's actually pretty dang good. Actually, so 270, 271 would be really nice, but 270, yes. All right. Mm, so still really slow going. With it, like I said, the last little kind of ditch effort is here at this 10 o'clock, kind of 10:30 area, it's like time frame, where sometimes we do get a move. Um, we're trying to hold the view up right here, but so this is gonna, if this loses momentum, this is gonna go ahead and just stop out here in a second. You'll see it turn into the next color, and that'll be a small stop out here on this little, like if you were to trade, if you were trading this Tesla. So I'm gonna go ahead and do you guys here on YouTube? You guys want me to leave on the screen share? I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, but if you guys want to watch my screen here, I'll leave it up. Okay, cool. All right, I'll be right back. Okay.